Hey, Mike here. It's a busy time of year. Christmas is coming. There's a lot of things we're thinking about, including, the ongoing impact of the pandemic and vaccines and masks and family gatherings and having to travel and all that. Combine that with a busy work lives. And year ends are always busy as we come towards the end of the year. And then add to that all the other things that are going on in your life. Whether it's, the things you read in the news about climate change or the pandemic or economic things or whatever it is. And it's totally understandable if you're feeling overwhelmed right now. Lots of people are. In fact, in my work over the last couple of weeks, it keeps showing up over and over again. So let's talk about overwhelm. It happens to me too. I go through periods where I get really stuck, really frustrated, really overwhelmed, and I don't know how to move forward. There's lots of things I could be doing, but I'm overwhelmed and I just don't know what to do next. So let's define overwhelm to begin with. What is overwhelm? Overwhelm occurs when we put our attention on more than one thing or too many things, right? Where we're really trying to pay attention here and pay attention there and, pay attention over there as well. And as I talked about at the beginning with everything going on, that's how overwhelm starts to happen. Then there's ones like, whether it's climate change or the pandemic or all the different movements out there, and you're kind of paying attention or you're kind of aware, and they're eating up some cycles too, even though you might not be like actively working on it currently. And yet they contribute to the overwhelm. Hey, Grace, yes, absolutely. Overwhelm is definitely a thing. So, you know what? It's kind of like the title of this. It's time to take a bite out of take a bite out of overwhelm. And so I want to give you a simple formula to work with. Something that can bring some structure to digging your own way out of overwhelm. I use it myself anytime I find myself stuck in overwhelm. I use this formula to find a different path forward. The formula works like this. It's intention plus attention plus an action will get you the result you want. So let me define that a little bit. Intention. What are you wanting? What's important to you right now? What's your priority? Right? What's the direction you want to head right now? What's the intention you hold for yourself? So for me right now, my intention is to be able to enjoy my personal life and a really busy business, right? Those two things together. I want to hold those two, and so that impacts where I'm putting my attention. So when it comes to business, I'll use this as the example. I have a to-do list that is really, really, really long. Some things I'll probably never get to in that to-do list, and that's okay. And so what I do is I use tactics to make sure I'm putting my attention on only one thing at a time. So when I'm starting to feel that overwhelm, I'll go back, I'll check in on my intention, and then I'll look to see where I'm putting my attention. And if I find I'm putting my attention on too much social media, for example, in other words, I'm seeing a lot of news and whatever is going on in the world, I'll cut some of that out. I'll cut some of that noise out for a while so that I can get my attention back on what's important. And when you have the intention and you realize where you're putting your attention, now you just need to act, right? Based on where you want to put your attention. And that'll get you to a result. That's it. Intention plus attention, where you're putting your attention, plus an action will get you to the result you want and take a bite out of overwhelm. Have yourself a great day, and I look forward to talking again tomorrow.